Yo, we're gonna take a choke to this Super Chop TV, man. Where we get super chop and we talk TV. Now I don't know what you do, and you don't know what I do, but I know what we do, and we get super chop and we chop it up. I'm Papa No Leon, and let's get to work. So, right, I got a couple of things that we gonna hit on today, man. The first thing is so a old clip surfaced, right, of of Mace and from Mason Cameron's pod. It is what it is, and I thought that it was a good talking point because at the end of the day, right, it's still relevant to this day. What he spoke on was relevant before he spoke on it, and it's relevant right now, today, after being spoke on, right? So what we're gonna do, we finna go ahead and we finna listen to what he talking about.
Yo, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. We got to stop telling people, I don't care what you do on your own time. Because we do care. Cam is lying if he tell you, I don't care what you do on your own time. And then Stat follows up. And women, you got to stop. For real, put the camera on me, for real. We got to stop telling niggas what you do in your own personal time has nothing to do with me. It does, my nigga. If you call, come on, man. Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. Those are the lies that are going on in society. We tell people it don't matter, but behind your back, it matters. Yo. And that's what we got to first start off by saying.
Now, right? Y'all know what time it is. It's time to chop it up. That's so true. That is very true. What a person does on their own time, right? What a person does on their own time is very much has something to do with the people that they gonna go around, right, and spend time with. We'll say that because we want people to believe and say, oh, well, your business is your business. And you want to know something? Your business is your business until it starts to affect the life of somebody else, right? Nobody can tell you what to do personally. And this is one of the reasons why I low key respect homeless people in a sense, right? Because when you talk to a homeless person, right, they'll tell you how long it's been since they had any interaction with family and all of the above, and then and they'll say like, well, they don't want nothing to do with me and everything else and all of the extras, and they don't take it around they people, So it's like what I might do out here in these streets, it's not gonna affect none of my family. Like, it's not gonna fall back on me because I haven't seen them in so long. But see, the people, right? If I'm your homie, right? If I'm your homeboy, feel me? And we've been thugging for years. You understand me? And somebody come and bring me a video of you engaging in extracurricular activities that's that's outside of being one of the head of the sexuals. You know, like once you've entered the home of the sexuals, you know, and then it comes back to me like, yeah, that has something to do with me, you know. When somebody comes and says, oh, you know, you're a deadbeat dad, or is spreading the word that you just a deadbeat father, right? Coming back around me, knowing that that's for the or has gotten to me, that has something to do with me. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, when we say that, is it really true? Because it's not. Because you would judge a person that you love all off of what somebody said that they did on their free time, right? Like, and it's not, and depending on the severity of it, depending on who you supposed to be as a person, and depending on who you feel like you are, you know what I'm saying? It's like, imagine somebody coming and saying that that your ace boom, you know, stole from them, and they lost everything due to it, and then this person comes back around you, you know, like, when you defend or stick up for that person versus trying to get that person to make it right, you condone it. Once you condone it, it's like, that's you. That's who you are. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel him when he say that. You know, I feel where he coming from when he says that that's what it is. And ladies, y'all too, because y'all be like, oh well, whatever my man is doing, you know what I'm saying, that I don't know about, that I don't find out about, long as I don't find out about it, I'm cool. And it's like, nah, that's not true, because the minute you find out about it, it's curtains. It's a wrap. Like, it's done for. So yeah, we really do care. And it's like, at the end of the day, I feel like if people tended to give off that, if people moved to 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 that drum, to where you could honestly tell people exactly how shit is versus having to sugarcoat it, I feel like it'd be a lot more shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be a lot more peace between people, because like, a lot of people just, I don't know. I feel like they coddle somebody else's feelings to a point to where they feel like they can get away with certain shit. But let's hear what else he's talking about though.
Like you hear stats saying this because what people do in their bedroom, that's between them. Not necessarily true, but I understand. I understand. You get what I'm saying? Because you telling them it don't matter, but then it does matter. And anybody watching this knows it does matter. Even to people that participate, it matters, because people will say, "Oh, it don't matter." And as soon as they find out, they're outing them, so it matters.
Yeah.
You know, and when it comes
Shit,
down to
this nigga's
making money
funny.
off the story, it matters. When it comes down to who dating you is gonna matter. When it comes down to it. The second thing is consensual. It's never consensual if you surprise somebody. How can you say? How can you say?
Now, oh shit! Like, it's not like, that's not like, right. Oh man, like, see, boom. Cause it's not like, but when you just pop some shit up on somebody, like, that's not consensual. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not consensual. And even though this was about Dwight Howard, it's like, it's the truth, just in the bedroom with a lot of dudes. Like, you know, they wanna be touched, and in certain areas. And you want to know something? I'm starting to believe, right, that's why you dudes go so crazy and lose y'all minds and become just tender dicked over these females, because y'all know like that you done did some freaky Jason shit with her, and she just you can't let her let this shit out. Like that's what the fuck that be. You hear me?
This makes sense. It makes sense, but people be lying, and folks can't get help if y'all lie. So that's not consensual. Consensual is agreeing beforehand on what's gonna happen. If it's not agreed to beforehand, it's not consensual. Young guys need to know this. Young ladies need to know this. It's not consensual if it's not agreed to beforehand. To put somebody on the spot and say, "Oh, it's consensual." No, it doesn't. Consensual doesn't work like that. Like growing up,
And it don't, right? And like it's like, yeah, it's like I feel like I can see it, like, you know what I'm saying, because females get just so caught up in the moment, right, that a female that just bust down and just and to do it anywhere, like if you start rubbing and touching on the female, like her mind to go, it don't matter where y'all at, like she'll just start just taking her clothes off, but that's if she's into you, like not just, just walk up to no random phone. But I'm saying, like, if your girl, right, if it don't matter where y'all at, if you just stop and just start kissing on her and rubbing on her right in public, and just start rubbing on her, like, she will literally, you can start to unbuckle her pants and go in her pants, and she will start to position herself for you to, because her mind. So it's like, I feel like dudes can go into that same mode, and it's like y'all be in the middle of it, and then you just buzz out with some kinky shit, like, ooh, what's that? Like, oh, what's sticking up my ass? And y'all, and now she know a secret, and you just can't. And if she dip, it's like, nah, OMDB. Hey, real shit though, man. Like, if you still here, man, like the video, man. Comment, let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the page if you like what you're seeing so far. Next though, right? Next, boom. I recently saw a post. Hey, right? 10 signs a woman couldn't keep a good man even if she had one, right? Now, whoever hello, I think it's Bria. I'ma just say Bria, just in case you ever see this. You know what I'm saying? But one, right? Let's go to one. Let's go to one. One. You confuse disrespect with honesty, like snapping or raising your voice and calling it just how you talk. Facts, right? It don't matter what a man says if you take it in a manner of disrespect, you treat it like you treat it with hostility, and take it in the manner of, so like if a dude was to say something about your health per se, right? Let's just throw weight on the table, and it don't even got to be weight. He can just be like, let's go get a gym membership, right? You would take that as him being disrespectful and calling you fat and all of the above, and then now it's like, oh, well, and then so then now, as aggressive as you come off with it, it's like, you know what, just to kill the confrontation, he'll leave it alone. And once you've done it with one thing, you're going to do it with everything, because you're going to know that he's just going to leave it alone. So this is definitely one that pushes y'all into a corner. She 1 for 1 so far. 2, you speak to me in ways you would never accept back, like belittling him during arguments but crying if he matches your tone. Facts. I don't know who she is, but facts, right? Um Example, right? Man, shut your dumb ass up. You a stupid motherfucker. You this. See, y'all can say these things. Y'all can say these things. But if we were to say it to you, we're narcissistic. We're this. We're all of these extra words that y'all just done knew and just came up with just out of the blue, right? And then you want to start calling it abuse. You want to start calling it verbal abuse, right? Which is crazy, because at the end of the day, it's like you felt some type of way, and now he's a bum. You'll call him a bum straight to his face. Straight to his face, and then throw in his face everything that you've done for him that prevents him from being bummy, in a sense. It's crazy. She's 2 for 2. She's 2 for 2. 3, you expect patience while showing hostility, like wanting calm responses while you're sarcastic or dismissive. Goes back to number 2. All facts, like, and it's really the same thing. Like, number 2 supports number 3's claims. So I say 2.5. I say 2.5. You want him to lead but question every decision, like undermining him and then blaming him when nothing moves forward. Facts. Right? If he tells you, let's go right, you're going to say, well, why do you think that we need to go this way? Like, it looks like, see, it's just literally perception. If you looked over there and you thought you saw something familiar, it's like, it looks like we should go this way, right? But then if he was to be like, all right, come on, let's go this way, right? And it's wrong, you're going to blame him for being weak. You're going to blame him and say, oh, he should have known that you got a poor sense of direction. He should have known that in those situations he's supposed to step up and be the man regardless of what you say. But the whole time, you'll be willing to stand there and argue with him until he gives you your way. And then you find out that your way was wrong. And then to make yourself right in your mind, you put him in a position to where it's, now had he been more of a man, you wouldn't have been wrong. So he's actually the one that's wrong, because 3.5. 5, you lose attraction to stability, like calling a consistent man boring because he doesn't create emotional highs. Facts. Right? You want to know who does this the most? The females who say things like, oh, I'm a homebody. I don't have friends. I don't like hanging out and kicking it with people. Those are those people, right? The people who come in and they say that they want to do so much, right, in life. And then when they get with a person who knows that a part of the formula to get what they're trying to accomplish is stability, firmness, foundation, it's like, how long is it gonna take? And this and that's the craziest part, because it's like, when he's working on the creation, you feeling like that, oh, there's not enough time for him to stimulate you in a manner to where you feel like you appreciate it or want it, despite doing nothing or doing something. It really don't matter. I like her. This is nice. This is nice. 6, you focus more on what's missing than what's given, like ignoring effort but magnifying small mistakes. Now this is a good one. This is a good one, right? Because at the end of the day, right? Like, if he works a good job, you expect higher end things. And when you don't get them, you point out smaller flaws when you're angry, in a sense. So, like, it's like, I pay all the bills, I do this, I do that, I blah blah blah. But it's like, well, you make good money and this is just responsibility, so it shouldn't interfere with the luxuries. And because you work so much and you make good money, I feel like that there should be luxuries. And because there's not luxuries, it's like, now I want to complain. And because there's nothing really to complain about, I'm going to go to the smallest of things that's just going to satisfy my brain to be able to get over whatever it is. 7, you want emotional safety, but use his vulnerability against him later, like throwing insecurity back during fights. Imagine a dude telling you, right, that his mom used to beat him, right, and left him at home all the time because she was out running the street using drugs, right, and that she was the reason for a lot of the ways that he act because she wasn't there, and blah blah blah, right? In that vulnerable moment, the nurture comes out of you, right? Because you want to know more. See, you want to know more. You're not hugging them because you feel for them. You're not comforting them because you trying to connect with them and rebuild them. No, you're doing this because you want him to feel that sense of security to be able to tell you more and more and more, right? And that shit ain't doing nothing but fueling your tank. You know what I'm saying? That extra tank that's sitting on the side for when you run out of gas or being that good old motherfucker, right? And he done pissed you off. Now you pour that gas on it, and this your motherfucking mama done fucked you up, and whoop blah blah. I see why your motherfucking mama did what she did, and this, and if your mama didn't, and this shit is going, and it's triggering everything that you went through, and she putting you right back through it, simply because she feel like is gonna hurt you. She really wanna hurt you. 8, you test boundaries instead of respecting them, like pushing limits just to see how much you'll tolerate. Facts, right? Like dudes who allow their females to smack them on their ass and grab their ass and shit, right? Like, that's crazy in itself, because at the end of the day, like, she's doing that shit to see how soft you really is willing to be for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no man should be have to clench his ass cheeks, because, and then if you don't clench him, it's like, why are you so comfortable with your ass being grabbed and touched? Like, and it's like, when she doing it and laughing, and then, you know what I'm saying, when you show her you have a problem with it, right? See, this be the ones that she's talking about, because when you show her, hey man, don't do that shit. What the fuck is you doing? Right? Now she want to try to keep on grabbing and doing it, making like it's funny. But the whole time she's trying to see if you just really playing it off just to, you know what I'm saying, and see if you really give in. So soon as you give in and let her do it, then guess what that means? Guess what that's done to her mentally? And a lot of y'all do that weird ass shit, right? No man should be letting no woman grab and touch on his ass. Like, that's not affection from a woman. That's not love from a woman. Getting your ass grabbed and touched. That's some crazy shit. How the fuck that shit go from 9 to 14 to 8 to 14, gang? That's crazy. You expect him to pay for damage he didn't cause, like punishing him for what past men did. Facts. When a female say, oh, because this dude did this to me, I'll never be this way for another man. Guess what? He's being punished because of him. If you were a good woman when you met this dude and things didn't work out for y'all and you decide, now I'm finna be anything other than this good woman, and it's only because of what this man done to me, you punishing whoever you go into the next situation with for what that man did. And it is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was 10 signs. Okay, 10 now. But hey, I don't see nothing false in nothing she just said on there. Last one. You want provision without cooperation, like expecting support while refusing compromise or accountability. This one is one of them ones where it's like you want him to bring it and just sit it in, like she wants you to bring everything and sit it in her lap. You know, she ain't willing to work towards it. She ain't willing to do this or do that. You have to do everything and bring it to her in completion. Say, for instance, a business, right? Let's say, for instance, you want her to get into, you know, a boutique or a pop-up shop or anything like that, right? She and you bring it up. The idea is fun. But she's not going to do no footwork. She's not going to do no leg work to get it there. It's you are going to, you said I should. You said I think that you think that I would be great. You said that this would be blah, 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 blah. Right? So then you should have brought everything to me in this completion to where I walk straight into it and I just get right to it. And that's just that. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, however it go, but it's really all on you. And when push come to shove, it's like, oh, well, since you didn't do it, it's not my fault. It's your fault. It was your idea. It was your plan. It was your this. And because you didn't move on it, now it didn't get moved on. That's crazy. Hey, y'all go follow her on Instagram. I believe this is I found this on Instagram, so I believe this is on Instagram. But y'all go follow her, man. Like that was pretty dope. I'm definitely finna give her a follow. If you still here, man, like the video, hype the video. You feel me? Hit the bell and the subscribe. You gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe, man. And into the next video, man, I'm gone. Super Chop TV. We up out here.